My name is Gina Santoro, and I run a charity called Rescuing Families with my husband Vinny and my brother Michael. We rebuild homes for families in need to make them safe and handicapped accessible.
Our charity helps underprivileged families get back in their homes and live like normal human beings again. That's the main goal of our charity.
Because everybody deserves to live in a home that's safe, comfortable, and functional for their needs.
We don't want these people to feel forgotten. We want them to know that there are people that want to help them have a better life.
That's how it's done, folks!
Keith, Karen, and Olivia. Olivia is Keith's stepdaughter, actually, but he adopted her like it was his daughter. She's got epilepsy, cerebral palsy, just to name the two major ones, truthfully. She's got quite a few, a compromised immune system. And then a few years ago, Keith was diagnosed with ALS. And that's kind of what got us here, because Karen, his wife, is basically taking care of the household and him, and Keith and Olivia, and working. So they really needed help to be able to allow Keith to get around the house easier. When we met Keith, he was actually walking, but 6 months later, he was wheelchair bound. His body is eventually going to shut down on him, and it's a rapid progression for someone watching it, but for him, I would imagine it feels like an eternity. You're trapped in your own body, and it's rough. It's rough to watch. It's rough to see him and say, wow, not to be morbid, but this guy's not gonna be around, maybe in another 3 or 4 years. That's hard to imagine. And I'm not even his family member. Everybody thinks not me. And these foundations think, well, we're raising money. You can hire a contractor, is what they told them. Hire a contractor to modify your home. And then a small charity like ours has to step in and do the work for them. We have a few surprises for them. One is obviously the window in the bathroom. The window in the bathroom was a big deal. They didn't even know about it. We didn't know about it until we opened the wall. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do the fireplace. We're gonna put stone on the fireplace for them, because that was another area that they were like, that's a surprise. And both decks. So we're kind of working double time right now.
Well, we bought the house a year before we got married. We got married in 2018, in February. We were renting there for a while to try to get a feel for the house and make sure it was something we wanted. And it just fit, We started doing things to make it our own. It's a strange story because the house that we purchased, the woman that was there prior to us had passed from ALS. And that was prior to me getting diagnosed. So it's a strange thing that I happened to be there. After months of testing, he diagnosed me. It was from one doctor to another. I kept getting pushed around. And when he diagnosed me, I felt like I had a out-of-body experience, because I was so familiar with it and saw the damage, saw how much of a monster it really was, and got scared. A year ago, I was walking with a cane. A few months after that, I was using a walker, and things just took off from there. And it's not just the fact that you're losing the use of your legs, it's everything else. It's your limbs, it's your breathing, it's your self-esteem. There's so many things involved with this kind of diagnosis. It's been beyond a challenge. We're beyond psyched about it and excited. Just a simple thing, sitting in my backyard, listening to the birds, silly stuff, but it takes a lot of stress off when you have your own space and you can actually move around. And it was difficult before. I was destroying walls. I couldn't fit through doorways. And I think now it'll be a lot easier. That's what I'm hoping.
How long did you guys date before you got married?
5 years.
Yeah,
Hey,
close,
like us.
close to it.
So who kind of pushed off the?
Me.
Me too.
He had no idea. But we were gonna wait to get married, and then with his diagnosis, he said
Yeah, it was
he wanted a big wedding. And
no time like the present. I think we closed 2 months after we got married. So we were already in contract to buy this house.
Oh wow.
Karen painted the fireplace, because that was white.
Beautiful.
And I showed her
Oh, no.
finally.
Yeah,
This
I wanna
is-
how he
see.
gets up, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you have
what?
to-
How I get
You
up,
don't even want to see it because
I don't
it's
wanna
probably nerve-wracking.
Yeah, scary.
I have a hand on the wall, and then I have one on the counter.
I'm like, don't ever.
And I'm inching
Yeah.
towards the shower,
Yeah.
and then, oh, wait, I got the toilet, so let me grab the toilet tank. And I got that hand there. And I get this hand over here. So it's like a method. You gotta, am I gonna be lost without my toilet to hold on to when I'm coming out of the shower?
Am I gonna miss
You know,
lifting your leg up?
And my,
No.
my little plastic handrails. And
You'll be amazed how easy your life will be after this.
yeah,
Trust me.
yeah, I look forward to it
Yes.
because showers were my thing, and now
No.
it's like, oh.
Your dad did the
Oh,
same
no. Same thing,
thing.
Yeah.
System.
One of the many reasons why Keith and Karen bought this house was because of this porch. For us, what we're gonna do for Keith, we're gonna make this space a lot larger for him. Right now, this space is not handicap accessible. We have a staircase there. We have an obstacle right there where he can't even exit the house or enter the house using this deck. We're gonna give him a new one. We're gonna use a composite decking where there's no maintenance, there's no splinters, there's nothing they have to worry about it. They can just hose it down and that is it, and that's for years and years. So this bathroom has many challenges. One of the first challenges you see before you even come in here is the doorway is too narrow. Okay, on the left side we have their kitchen. On the right side we have their bedroom, which we can't go into either one. We're gonna work in the footprint we have. From the vanity to the wall is not big enough measurements for him to get in here safely. So that's gonna be one of the first things we take out, we remove it, and we're gonna give him a sink, a floating sink that he can come under here and access. The toilet bowl, there's not enough space from the wall to the toilet bowl for him to access and safely make the turn into the shower. So our design that Gina and I had come up with, we're gonna turn the toilet. This is your standard shower pan. It has a 4-inch lip. He's not able to get over that lip and step over. We're gonna install a barrier-free shower where he can roll in from that door and be able to make this turn and roll right in. Yeah, we're still filling up.
That's what I'm saying. Something's not right here.
And that is even with the main of the whole house shut down right now.
So if we disconnect this toilet, the chance of it flooding into the downstairs
Yeah,
is
it's
pretty
very-
high.
Once we remove this bowl, the water is going to continue filling. And we have so much demo to do in this bathroom to get the vanities out, get the shower out.
We
This is
don't have
really,
to worry about
this
this.
is going to be in our way. And when you're doing demo, if something breaks here, we're going to have a flood. And let's just straighten that. I think we're.
Look at,
Oh,
oh,
we're not going to take that out just because yet. We're going to start with the vanity, do our thing.
Yeah,
let's
let's
just be
probably
careful
work
on this.
around that. We can
I don't
work
need this
around
delaying the whole day and getting nothing done here today. Initially, we wanted to give them a window for their bathroom because, they needed more light in there. So Gina and I decided we were going to go ahead and do that. So today, as we started the demo to get the window installed, we found out that there's so much things that were wrong on this wall that were done previous, that they had contractors here that did this shoddy work. And here we are now wanting to give them a nice, beautiful window, and we're tackled with extra days of work at this moment. We were smooth sailing until today, but doing construction, we anticipate these struggles and these things that pop up all the time.
hit without a problem, but
chose the families. This situation I knew was going to hit me very hard, this situation. My dad had a similar disease to this where it attacked his muscles, and again, he was wheelchair bound. So I know exactly what Keith is going through, and I know what the family is going through because I had faced that every day until he passed away suddenly. I know what Keith needs in his home because I've done these renovations for my own family. Keith is very similar in his actions and the way he is about himself, very similar to my dad.
Well, the hospital called to give us an update about my dad. It was kind of like an urgent matter. My dad has been unresponsive since this morning with a very, very bad infection in his lung. This has happened to us before with my mom, so we're not unfamiliar with being in the middle of a job and having a family crisis. Yeah, we're stopping for today, and I'd like to be closer to home, and God forbid anything happens or they need us there. So, you know, he's being properly, you know, taken care of and you know, get more information from the doctor.
Today we're finally getting the deck project. This is one of the projects that Keith is going to be so surprised when he sees it. He has no idea we're doing this for him. We're building this deck mainly because he's never been able to come out in front of his house and enjoy the neighborhood. He's always been restricted to the back of the house. Good. What you see here, the holes, that's our footings. That's where the columns are going to go, and they're going to hold the girders. After this part gets completed, finally we'll start being able to put the decking boards on and start building the railing system and so on. So one of the beginning steps, what we did, we put the ledger board on the back of the house. This is only our second day on it. I think in the next few days you're going to see this deck really transform into something great and beautiful that the family is really going to be surprised when they see.
Okay. First yard sale of the season, our charity yard sale. We usually hold them April to November throughout the year on the second weekend of the month. Practically, it is our main bread and butter, you know, for fundraising.
And this is how we pay for building supplies or electricians or plumbers. But as we're growing so quickly that, you know, we're not going to be able to hold it just to the family. It's growing a lot larger. So maybe down the road, we're going to see, maybe we'll set up teams all over the nation to help these families with these rescues. That would be the ultimate goal in 10 years from now.
In about a year's time, it has grown into this monster. Usually on a weekend, we can pull in close to almost $4,000 in a weekend. So that is a major source of our fundraising. 4 people can do amazing things, but 4 people are spread very thin for all of this. So we can't always help everybody. So our goal is definitely to get bigger. We need more help.
We have a few more walls to tile, all right? What you notice here, this is pretty obvious, you'll see these self-leveling clips. That's exactly what they are. They're a self-leveling clip. This is making sure that there's no lippage here. So where tiles are uneven, you're gonna see that. And then we got the sink to do. And then lastly, we're gonna finally tile this floor, give this place a nice paint job, and get this job completed and get the toilet bowl back in, get his shower hooked up. More like an infinity edge. It's just the design that we came up with. So he'll be able to get under here with his wheelchair, which is the main goal of this thing, and not hit his knees and be able to work comfortably at this station right here. Again, it's the same product that you see on the walls. So this is 100% waterproof, mold resistant, mold free. He'll never have no maintenance with these products that we're using. Obviously, this is gonna help out Keith, but Olivia as well. This is gonna be a big help for her as well.
Gina, Vinny, and I went to go see Pop in the hospital last Wednesday, and we saw him. We were with him for about an hour, and I conked out about 11:30 at night. Then I get a telephone call at midnight, woke me right up out of a dead sleep. This can't be good. And it was the resident, and the resident physician, and he had said that, I'm sorry, but your father passed away.
I guess in between all the craziness of the yard sale and working at the Morrows, you know, running back and forth to the hospital with my dad, we got a phone call on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday. My days are all messed up now. That my dad had passed away. You know, I wish people really understood that, yes, they're out of pain and they're with God, but I'm a little selfish. I want them here. I want my mom here. I want my dad here. I just think that we're a little too young to not have our parents. You know, both parents are gone. It's a little surreal for me right now. I haven't completely wrapped my head around it. I have moments, I guess, where I'm fine. You know, I feel fine. Which makes me feel guilty because I feel like he's already becoming a memory.
We are 7 days away just about from reveal day, which is crazy because we have so much work to still do. You know, we added a lot of things extra for this family. We didn't just give them the upgrades they need. We saw other things in the home that would make their living space even better for them and more enjoyable. Naturally, we're contractors by trade, so we see things that are not right in the home. Even though it's not gonna make his getting around the home easier, but aesthetically, it's gonna make the home more beautiful for Karen and Keith.
Okay, so when we came in, it was lovely. It was a brick fireplace. The brick had been painted and it looked like glazed. And every time I pointed it out, Karen Morrow would make a face at me and say she hated it. But she's definitely not expecting this. So it's gonna be a nice surprise for her to come in and be able to say, wow, you know, I'm expecting her truthfully, to probably the minute she sees this to start crying. Because I kept asking Karen, what are we doing for you? You know, it's about making it handicap accessible for Keith and for Olivia. Yes, that does make her life a little easier, but what is it that would make you smile at the end of the day? What can we do for you?
We are getting all the leveling spacers off the tiles. That's the goal today. I think we can achieve that goal.
I don't see why we couldn't.
We got a lot of cutouts for the shower box and the window, which is going to take some time. So what we want to do here, the pattern that Gina wants to follow through with is, if you see the direction of the tiles on the ceiling, we want that to swoop down the back wall, and it's going to swoop through the shower and right out the door, the same pattern. We have a nice.
He's been running all over the place.
Oh my
with
God.
us.
This is an engineered
I said
hardwood
he's-
floor.
That's
Yes.
hardwood.
That's hardwood over there, yeah.
Oh wow, hi.
So now we painted, this is all painted. I used a linen color, so it's not yellowy,
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
white.
Wow.
I repainted your kitchen. It's a little bit darker than the
That's
color in the
amazing.
hallway. You know, I told you hated it. Did you think I wasn't gonna change that for you? I knew you hated it. It's not just about form, you know,
We need to
and
make
function.
this.
It's about something
Yes.
that bothered you, and I wanted you to I love your room the minute you walked in, okay?
And it was getting so difficult to get in and out of this house, and just being able to enter with these was amazing.
What they've done for us, rescuing families, did so much for us that they don't know how much we appreciate it, and they helped and changed our lives for the better.
I know you haven't even seen it all, but
No, we haven't
what
even
is your
seen it all.
reaction to what you've seen?
I was amazed by the backyard, and I couldn't even come in because I forgot that there was so much more here.
My leg is slipping.
Honestly, the other deck you had was hanging on by a thread.
It was.
It wasn't attached to the house.
Wasn't attached to the house?
It wasn't buried into the ground. It wasn't anything the other deck other than it was going to fall down on you guys. Our goal was for you on a nice, wonderful day.
Wow.
You guys come out here and enjoy the front of your house like you were never used to be able to do.
You turn away.
Is it over? Sorry, I was daydreaming.
You guys, you guys have a nice, safe staircase.
Oh wow,
there.
it's the normal width.
A normal width staircase.
Wow.
This is what we do. We're not just going to give you a
So we
bathroom.
redid this.
The house
I know,
needed
you told me
This
that.
It
side,
needed other
I said
things,
I didn't just
and
want
you know,
dirt. Sean was
Open the door,
standing
go
there
back
talking
in.
to me, and I was putting them all in.
no issues there anymore.
And
Wow.
I have more fails, God.
Okay. What did I tell you at the fundraiser? We're going to take care of everything, all right? We were going to make it easier for you. Okay?
Yeah, definitely have.
I think we should see the best part.
Let's get out of the rain.
The end of the meal.
It's all right.
Oh wow. Oh, it's a whole different thing when you walk in. Wow. It's a whole different house. Thank you.
I put the little.
One of the biggest obstacles why you couldn't get in here the right way was the doorway was too small. So first thing we did was enlarge the doorway. That was one of the easier projects out of the whole bathroom.
Don't worry if you hit anything. He's got steel toe boots
Don't worry
on.
about me.
Doorways.
Oh
my God.
No more issues. No more issues coming in here any longer.
Wow.
Come around me.
There's no transition.
No transitions anymore. The sink was handmade by us.
The cabinet.
Everything.
Everything. The shelves.
Yep.
The window we found. We put a window in. Did you see?
You can lean on
When
that.
we opened
you
up
can
this
brace
bathroom,
yourself on this sink.
we realized
This is
that there
not
was a
going
window
anywhere.
over-
One of the biggest challenges for you was that curb to get into the shower.
It was a matter of time before I couldn't take a shower.
That's where it was getting to.
Yeah.
And with the system that we use now, this is called a barrier free. All right. That means you have no more barriers, Keith.
Wow, that's a perfect height. Perfect height. Wow.
We don't want to just give you a handicap bathroom. We want to give you a bathroom that you're gonna have in your, in your home that's lovely and it feels like home. Doesn't feel
Not like a
industrial.
hospital.
It's not a hospital bathroom.
This one here.
Whatever one you want to use, we can, which is great. We can lower it, lower it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Today has been a great day. Today was the reveal. Keith, Karen, and Olivia came home for the first time in about 2.5 months. Important thing was for it to be functional for Keith and Olivia especially, but also it's got like a homey feel for them, that it's not cold and clinical, that it's got warmth to it.
We thought it wasn't going to go down to the last hour, but it did. But most importantly, it's not about us. It's about this family coming back home and be able to survive in their home again. That's what's important. From here on out, we continue on what we're doing in our mission. We continue on to the next family, another disabled family member that needs help in our community. And again, we're going to help them out as well and give them what they need to be able to survive in their house. That's the bottom line. These families have to be able to survive and live like normal human beings. I think seeing Keith being able to get in from his back door made me the happiest today. Even though that wasn't a huge transformation, we just changed the door, made it a little bit smaller, and a working door we made it. But for me, seeing someone have the accessibility to be able to come in their home and leave their home without struggle, that's what it's all about here. And again, that's what we did.
After all the work that we put in, it was nice to finally see them come back into the house. To have like all these cameras in our faces and everybody just coming over right away. But it was nice to see the level of support that was there for us and for the Moros. They've noticed every little thing every step of the way, which is amazing. And to be able to have a true reveal where they never even had an inkling of the level of work that we actually accomplished, and to see the look of appreciation, and just knowing that the house is okay now,
It doesn't seem like a big deal to most people, but to me it's huge. That's one of my biggest hurdles is being able to get in and out of a bathroom or be able to utilize the bathroom like most people do every day. It's exciting, there's so much to see. And it's very difficult to catch everything at first because you're taken back by the crowd. But You know, it's a lot of change, and but it's all good stuff. There's nothing I would change as far as the way it was done. It's perfect. An experience beyond belief. I mean, these are total strangers at some point coming in and offering to make these modifications to your home. It's unheard of. What is next? That's hard to answer. That's live, try to enjoy life. You know, definitely having people over. You know, I can now kind of enjoy the house a little bit more. That's really it. You know, I just want to be able to not struggle getting around, and here we are. So what's next is to live life a little bit.